Okay, so the racers are ready. Should I give them the go?
Let's see here. I think we're ready, yeah. Let's do this.
Okay, then I send them the signal. Okay. I'm out of their race on the ISC channel. They ready all up. The countdown is running. We have a slight delay here, but race starts for them now. So yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to Pokemon Red Glitchless race with 4 of the most active runners of this game, which are
definitely the most active racers. These guys are at it like every day.
Racers. Yeah, very active, and we have already the matching starting here. Araya was very active in a lot of games. Did spend the summer showing yellow over of Europe. Teppich also has a 147 time in red, and also 149 race time in Pokemon Red, like Araya. And interesting palette choices here with the yellow from Araya and blue from Legend. And everyone, I think, chose a potion. So we should be safe in the first rival fight.
The potion can be a bit of a tricky one because it reorders where your Pokeballs are for the catching of the Nidoran if you don't use it. But all the racers here definitely very experienced with that issue.
Yeah, if I wanted to get reminded, maybe we won't forget that. Let's see. Yeah, it can have some troubles for race potion.
That is a good question.
There is no in-game sound.
There wouldn't be the way we've got it set up right now. Would Jim? Do you have any ideas on that? Like, what we would need one of the runners to not talk, perhaps, or not have their mic picked up on stream. We could probably get that sorted.
Yeah, but definitely. I have a runner, Araya running right now. He has no voice for definitely, and I don't think the others have too. No mic. Yeah, no. Everyone has no mic in the title.
So I'll just flip audio on for Araya, and we should be good.
Yeah, for all in the first rival fight. So hope for no growls, and hope to land their tackles. And get this Bulbasaur down quite fast. Araya seems very good here. Hasn't lost too much HP either. Yeah, he will be the first to finish this. No one seems to have to use a potion. Maybe Legend. He's 50-50 here. This could be a tight fight. Teppich also through in a moment.
Looks like Alan's having quite the difficulty there with his fight. But Araya with the breakout lead with the rival.
Oh, this could be close for Alan. Got a lot of growls. Ooh, needs another turn. Has down on 3 HP and has to use the potion here. That would have killed him in the next tackle. So safety on his end. And he finished the fight. And Araya in the found a Rattata, level 2 already, so he gets the experience that he needs. For
very nice. Do you guys have a game sound now from Araya? Ooh, and looks like Teppich also getting experience. Ooh, but it's a level 4. Will he run? He will run from the level 4. You don't want to get experience off the level 4. Level 4 is being too many turns to kill. But Legend getting a level 2, that might be a 2-shot. Getting close. Ooh, not quite. So I'll take a 3rd turn for Legend on that Pidgey. Legend gonna drop a ways back here in the race, but not far enough to be out of the running yet.
Yeah, seem also want to beat the level 2. Oh, Legend got his second level 2 encounter. runs from it. I think I'm a bit ahead of you, Travis.
Are you watching the original streams? Like you like?
I'm watching the original streams, yeah.
Oh, okay,
so,
let me see if I can do the same thing. I should be able to. Oh.
That's... Commentary is a bit delayed, yeah, you sound a bit delayed for me, so...
I will pull up everyone's individual stream. Hopefully that'll work.
I'm at 48, 49, 50. I think that should be fine now. So Araya currently in the lead. I think everyone got experience. We still get for setup here, but ready and finished. Not completely sure what Tabish, if he killed already one. But yeah, Araya seems to play yellow, or continues to play like yellow with that palette.
Okay.
Another encounter for him. Everyone else is still in the lab. Okay, thanks, sweet. So everyone should be fine with their experience. And another encounter for Araya. And another encounter. Second one already. On the way up, everyone tries to catch up.
I'm seeing Araya's first encounter now. 5:58.
Okay, around 7 seconds behind me. No.
Okay.
Like 6, 10, 11, 12. That should be fine.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So Tabish catched up because he got no encounters on the way up. And now they will start the manip for the Nidoran.
And Ip. Right here.
And everyone swaps the potion down for the yellow ball.
Yes.
There are possibilities to do this with the PC potion in the first slot, but Paris manip requires the Pokeballs to be in the first place. To remember
so
this.
You've got to swap eventually anyway for the Paris.
Yeah. So we do this manip, they save at a certain spot, and then they hard reset the Game Boy player and then do a certain path movement with some A presses and get a level 4 Nidoran here with almost perfect stats.
Yeah, what basically is going on is the RNG is deterministic. So what that means is if you do the same thing every time from when the game boots up, you'll always get the same random numbers generated. And all of the windows for the buttons you need to press are very big. Like most of them are 17 frame windows for each step. So about a quarter of a second, a little more than a quarter of a second you have each step to get that button press in and have the RNG continue being the same from when the console booted up.
And Raya Tabish tried to extend it. I'm not sure what Tabish, if he didn't see a path here from the NPCs, but Araya got the Pidgey already. So he extended the manip of the Nidoran and cleared the text boxes fast enough to get this Pidgey in this grass. There are different paths depending how the NPCs move, and he got the Pidgey already.
Yeah, they can't quite get the naming of the Nidoran accurate enough to always get the same RNG, but they have a few different frames they've mapped out. So as long as they get one of those frames that they know what the RNG will be if they make that certain mistake, they will still be able to get a Pidgey on a certain tile.
Yeah, everyone else has no flyer at this point, so small advantage for Araya, because everyone else has to get it later. Just to find it in a route through grass. And they all go through the tiles, where they don't get any encounters here in Viridian Forest. And Tabish already on the Weedle guy, which you talbot twice to lower the defense and then just tackle and hope to not get poisoned. And everyone is in the fight now. So let's hope they have luck.
Everyone's syncing back up.
So far, no poison for anyone. Also not jinxing something straight already. Oh, Araya got poisoned.
Oof.
Well, he was fully healed for this. And Legend takes the potion. Got hit down, but isn't poisoned. Which is a rare sight.
Tepic's doing great here.
My feeling. Yeah, he's already healing up for Brock. And out of the forest first. Alright, has to heal poison while Alan gets the encounter.
Oof.
I didn't see many encounters in this forest, so I think he was the only one now. Got one.
Tepic also opting to shop before going to Brock.
And Araya really the only one that got poisoned from the Weedle. Which is kinda rare. But early shopping for potions here. A bit of difference with the route. Legend already in the gym, but I think he didn't the shopping yet. Slightly route differences here and there. But we all have to do the same at the end. And now starting Brock, where they send out the Nidoran first, and then switch over to the Squirtle to share some experience. Or the Squirtle comes out first, but then they send on Nidoran. Wait. Alright, I had to double switch. Yeah, that was something wrong. I wondered why that was.
Oh no.
Squirtle coming out first. Okay. We forgot to switch out earlier on the main menu.
We do have Legend, I think, saved before Brock, at least, so nothing too catastrophic.
He stopped for a moment. Did he go down? Hard to follow 4 screens. Okay, Onyx down for Tepe. Oh, good fight.
This will be a great contrast to the tasks later tonight, if you guys are going to stay up until 3 AM. Because the tasks Brock fight is very, very different from the way it's done in RTA.
Okay, Alan has to heal. Uses the bite turns. I just takes 2 and 3 turns and then counter attacks with the damage you deal the Onyx. So you better don't do any damage to Onyx during these turns. And now a Squirtle for Legend. I think the only one who had to redo the fight. Yeah.
Tepic
Bite now.
big
Oh!
lead here.
Speed for Onyx. He went for a long bite. Okay, fine for Legend.
Nice. Legend,
Speed.
not dead, PogChamp.
I had to do 3 bubbles, but got bite in the first turn, so thankfully he got a long bite and speed fall. I think that was important as well.
You cut me real deep, Juan. You cut me real deep. Alright, what is next here? Oh, yeah, we're gonna get a lot of badge boost activity going on Route 3. So now that we have Brock's attack boost badge, we will be taking heavy advantage of the fact that when String Shot hits Nidoran, it reapplies that 9/8 boost to attack every time it hits, until the next time the Nidoran levels up. So, you know, leveling up from 9 to 10 there, any of those extra boosts cleared back out to normal.
And Legend loses here a bit of time to Alan because he didn't do the Mart for Brock. Just a small difference. It's a bit faster if you do the Mart after the gym, but you have safe potions if you do it before. A few more in the fight. If you want them. Yeah, so now they Tail Whip most Pokemon, or Leer most Pokemon now, and then tackle them. Or use Horn Attack. I prefer Horn Attack because it's a strong attack and 100% hit chance.
But they also need to manage how many horn attacks they use. Make sure they have enough left for Mount Moon.
Yeah, and the short sky for Teppich already here. But Rattata down with 18 HP. Looked like a really good fight. Egg is not a big problem with that amount of HP. Just annoying if he gets a rep. Also Araya starting now. Short sky in second place. All the other two are on first trainer, Route 3. Oh, rep for Teppich. He has to heal. Didn't count how many rep turns he got, but he healed on the last rep turn, so he could have risked it. But you better don't do it. Do not die. And Araya down with 7 HP from the Rattata. Probably means that he has to heal during Ekans if he gets rep.
It's really just obligatory at this point, Sinstar. You can't have a Reddit run without explaining badge boosts on Route 3.
And Red Bar for Araya already. So nice time save for him. Araya, Alan gets a crit from the Rattata, but gets him down now on 10 HP. Also Legend tries to get it. Down the rat. Get another tackle. He probably has to he has to heal now. The only one has to heal on the Rattata already. Cannot wait for the Ekans, because he could have get quick attack, which is a priority move. Okay. Alan in third place gets the Ekans down now. And Legend also hopes for no rep to catch up. Currently fourth. So now they hope to not get too many string shots to be faster than these Metapods.
Legend opting for some interesting wrap strategy there, waiting until the wrap hits low enough for the potion to do full healing, but also potentially waiting longer than necessary in the wrap.
Okay. Yeah, Araya in red bar tries to catch up to Teppich. Nice Route 3 bar. So yeah, we have him on sound now, so you hear his beeping noise, and that skips some cries and makes fights faster because of his beeping that has priority in the music or sound effects in the game.
Basically, the Game Boy is really bad at audio, so when the jingle for Red Bar plays, it only has enough power to do the Red Bar stuff, and everything else goes to the wayside.
And chat says Legend has bad Nido. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look right.
Did he notice that during the Brock fight that he had only 17 HP probably? But he made a short pause before Brock, so that could have been the moment where he probably thought about resetting. While Teppich is searching for Flyer really early here because he wants to do an early Mount Moon manip that begins right in the grass here.
Teppich having not gotten the extended manip then.
Yeah, he needs the Flyer. Araya already has it and does a later manip, so he takes the lead here on the overworld
Jim, do you know
map.
what the stat issues are with the bad Nido?
The bad Nido has... Oh boy. I think a lot bad... What was it? Do I have to get the numbers?
Yeah, I can't remember the
long
numbers
time
either. Oh, it's 0-0-15-0? Okay, yeah, so this is extremely bad. Legendator basically has no attack, no defense, and no special, and will need to play a completely different route if he wants to finish.
Yeah, but it's a very speedy one. very, very speedy Nidoran. But everything else is bad about it. That's right.
So, basically what happened there is, yes, the RNG is deterministic, it will happen the same way every time from the console booting up, but if you save on certain different frames, then you don't actually have the same initial state when the console boots up. You have those different in-game time values, and those different numbers actually can affect certain times when the RNG will roll over. And so instead of it rolling over from FFF or FFEF, which is hex for the best Nidoran, 15 dB, 15 dB, 14 dB, 15 dB, it's actually instead 0-0-15-0, the worst Nidoran.
Yeah, Eva Legend is realizing that he had it because he made another pause. Let's see how he continues with that. So yeah, Araya slightly in the lead here in Mount Moon, behind him Teppich. And Alan also in the Mount Moon manip, which is a very long manip. Which has no encounters, a place with many encounters if you just walk into it regularly. And they pick up a lot of items like water gun, it's done on Alan's screen here.
Oh no! Legend just
down.
Break out on Spearow, didn't quite get it below half HP, so it broke out, and then Nidoran died, actually. So, yes, red helper time is what I would say. This should be 2014 route. I hear Exarian's running that these days again, so But no, over in Araya's camp, I think is where to watch right now. Araya's saving for the very annoying Rocket fight in Mount Moon. Very appropriate to save there.
Yeah, you're a bit under-leveled here for the Rocket. With a Nidoran, which is not evolved yet. Rattata can do a lot of damage again, and then comes annoying Zubat. Legend dying on the catch isn't that bad, because he does the Mount Moon manip that starts in Mount Moon to start. So he's okay on that, and he could take the center, so his Nidoran is healed. Could have been worse if he had done the longer one. But yeah, dying during catches can happen. It's not
Araya potioning here.
unusual.
We'll see how this goes. Going for tackle first on Zubat too. Probably running low on horn attacks. Did not get crit there, so we should see Araya live. Also did not get confused. And also, Teppich living. Teppich did not have to heal for that fight to work. So, catching up a little bit to Araya.
It's a very nice, almost synced on my screen the evolution here for Teppich and Araya, while Alan did miss the manip on the halfway, and now does the Poi manip, which also ends in a Paras, which starts right behind the hiker on the first floor, and is fine with that. Yeah, underscore Poi did this manip, or made this manip, so it's got his name, and it's just in half point of the normal manip, so a nice backup to have. If that long Mount Moon manip is a bit too hard, and you fell at the end. So, really nice backup. Also Legend in the manip here, tries also to get his Paras at the end, which is the Cut Slave, which we need for the rest of the run. And Tebbich and Araya really synced on my screen. On the nerd fight. And tried to hit Mega Punches, and Tebbich didn't in the first turn. But no bad disable. Oh, Araya got Mega Punch disabled. That's bad.
Oh no!
So he has to use a few other moves, like Water Gun. Thankfully we have Water Gun now, in this route.
Poison Sting also will work good on Voltor.
Yeah, also nice crit.
He poisoned the Voltor.
Needs a lot of turns here. Okay, Alan got down for Rattata on the Rocket. Legend also starting that fight
But
now.
not very much HP left. This could be risky. Supersonic fails. I think he'll make it.
That looks...
Yep, that looks good.
Yeah, that looks good.
Awesome. Wow, Araya's disable lasting a very long time.
Yeah, has to use the Water Gun.
Length. Yep. Araya getting the max length disable, wasting the maximum possible amount of turns.
Legend also getting crit by Rattata, but crits back. Okay, that is down for now.
Teppich getting a Clefairy encounter to work on some. Oh, and another 2 Moon exit encounters. Araya doing God Tile. Ooh, but gets an of his own. A Zubat, not too bad. And Teppich is out with a 25-56, the only 25 of the racer. And Araya with the last tile.
Legend through the Rocket. Levels up and evolves into Nidoking. Like Alan did already.
This is a comedy of errors.
Yeah, also had a Freeze of Legend stream. Don't know. Some Twitch problems. Okay, so now a risky part, because the game isn't risky enough. They now get the IT, the instant text from the bike shop owner, which is a bit bugged text box, which activates instant tags for the menus it displays, but doesn't deactivate it if you end it with B, as long as you can't buy the bike, because it's too expensive and you don't have the bike voucher in this part yet. So now they have instant text really fast. They need that to save a lot of time here on Nugget Bridge. But that doesn't mean they can't switch out on the fight or heal anything, because a menu, selecting a different menu would mean that they lose the instant text. They try to hit their Mega Punches now, which is 85% accuracy. Hope to get no sand attack, which can only be healed with a switch out, which they aren't allowed, as I said.
They really don't want to switch out because of
sand attack for Teppich already.
Text.
And another
double sand. Double sand! That could be Ooh, and he didn't kill it! I'm surprised that kill did not work, and he will swap and lose instant text. That is very unfortunate. So Araya...
He probably goes back and will get it back, because it's very helpful on Nugget Bridge for the rest of the part. So, time loss there as well. It gets down now, Pidgeotto. He waited out with the switch out until he couldn't sand attack anymore. Araya looks good, yeah.
Yeah, Araya will pull very far ahead here from this.
Seem to have a very good Pidgeotto. And is hitting his Mega Punches. Very nice.
Getting a little bit of damage might help get him into Red Bar. Red Bar, instant text being one of the more insane things to watch in this entire run. And if you don't get to see it here, you will definitely get to see Red Bar instant text in the task.
Okay, Tabby through the fight, so he will probably go back to Bike Shop. Alan already got an instant text now. And Legend is going to the Pokemon Center. Araya with a good lead.
Yeah, Koga, you're telling me to switch the sound to Teppich because he's ahead, and then Araya immediately gets back ahead? That's just That's prediction right there. Prediction on the part of the host. Alright.
Okay, Tevich got his instant attacks back. Got extra walk here, and Alan in a Pajolo fight hops for no sand attacks as well. Quick attack looks good. What's he get now? And he gets Gust, very good. So he's through his fight. Normally. And Legend also starting Rival 2. Really annoying guy. In a lot of Pokemon runs, Rival 2 is very annoying and dangerous.
Yep.
So Araya making his way through the Nugget Bridge, where a Nugget waits at the end, and tries to hope to get some ranges here, and hitting his Mega Punch. And has good HP with 36, shouldn't be big problems. Yeah, nice Mega Punch for him. And Legend lagging a bit for me. Saw a crit at the end. Didn't look like he got a sand attack. But I didn't see all of his frames.
So Tepich now have a full fight behind Araya.
Yeah, Alan won maybe 2 fights, and Legend still in Rival 2, but finishing it up, doesn't get a range here, yeah. That might be his bad Nido.
Yeah, I can't imagine Bridge is very easy with that Nido. I would be very surprised.
And now the first row of Mankeys will go down, so shoutouts to you only.
Mankey, yes, right there.
Has enough HP. So
Not going for Red Bar.
Yeah. Playing it safe. I think he knows he's in the lead.
Smart play.
And tries to get through here without any problems. Through Nugget Bridge and Route 25. But Mankey has Karate Chop and can crit you. And if you're low on HP, that can mean death. You can play it risky if you want. Or play for Red Bar. But not the play if you want to win a red race and if you're in the lead. Yeah, Tevich, very much, very high health here, because he also visited a center when he got the instant attacks back. And also gets the Mankey down. Without a Mega Punch. While Alan and Legend behind still on the bridge. So bottom hiker now for Araya. The route switched between these 2 hikers on Route 25 very often, but with Water Gun, I prefer the bottom hiker here, because you can beat the Onyx easier with Water Gun. Water Gun is sometimes in the route, at least in the moment. I started without it. The bottom hiker wasn't that often seen. I think 2-3 years ago. It's interesting difference over time, but you have the choice between these 2 hikers here, around 25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in yellow, they are used differently depending on how much experience you need to make up for the losing or winning the initial EV battle and getting Vaporeon or Flareon teams from the rival. In red, really you just want to fight the one with fewer Pokemon, so we just kill that Onyx Water Gun.
Seconds nicely down for Alan. Which can also be annoying with Rap, and Legend gets a quick attack from the Pidgey. Which also didn't go down in 1 turn. Nasty ranges, probably a bit more problematic now for him. And goes for a Mega Punch here. Oh, and also doesn't get a range here. Was it down to health? I would have expected to get down. A Nidoran female. Yeah, not sure how much damage to expect here from Fritz Nidoran.
And fighting that bottom hiker is necessary for experience, right? For the way they route. Getting to level 25 before Misty. Oh yes, because you need to get 23 at the end of all of these things. You get candy at a certain point. You don't want to use rare candies while you're in the middle of instant text. So this is all routed to push rare candying as far back as possible in the route.
Yeah, but also fight their way without Fresh here, which was part of a route here for a long time. But level 23 comes here really late. You don't have Fresh. Your Nidoking learns Fresh at level 23. And only comes handy here at the end of Route 25. So Araya already on Bill, helping him out of a situation. Oh, they are still fighting. Oh, Supersonic for Legend is confused, but hits. It's Poison Sting. Well done, Nidoking. Okay. That was the other hiker here for Alan. That comes later in the route. And also PP items. Picking up the Eva for Teppich. Very important, else you don't have enough attacks later in the game. If you forget these hidden items. Okay, so Araya back in the center after he digged out of Bill's house. Because you can do this, which is the back difference to yellow. Don't have to take the walk back to the center, so you dig out, heal, and get an instant text again, because you need some health for Misty, which is a nasty fight. And goes to the Dig Rocket before that, because of experience that he still needs to get exactly level 25 later for Starmie. And this low health survivors here for Legend is really not normal. Okay, Araya tries to get a ranges here on the hiker, on the Dig Rocket. I mean,
looks pretty good. It looks like, again, still pulling a sizable lead on Teppich, who is now just getting instant text again.
Jet already throwing in threats for Legend. Craft edit. Shift threats, yeah. Maybe. Let's see how Legend will handle this. So yeah, Araya on the first round for Misty. Hopes to get now Supersonic. And that didn't look like anything. I missed Witch Attack, but didn't do much. And we go into Misty without saving, because of keeping instant attacks and very full health here. And Dig Rocket down for Teppich. Right behind Araya. 2 fights. Alan just behind. Fat fight with IT. And Legend still in Route 25. And Bubble Beam for Araya. Oh, and he gets a crit. That gets the Starmie down.
Nice. Not dead, PogChamp.
Well, a lot of damage.
I don't think they'll worry too much as long as they didn't die. Ooh,
Yeah, he can.
Tepich being confused, but gets through it.
It's through, okay. Yeah, he can handle Fizz on the coming route. There are some safe plays. Almost wanted to walk back here, Tepich. But still decided to fight Misty. By the way.
Araya opting to heal before going to the bike voucher house
Ooh,
again.
That's
To
interesting.
get instant text.
Interesting choice. Also teaching Bubble Beam already.
Mhm.
To use this extra menu to really learn it early. That I learned is a decision that you could make before the boat arrival, but he did it really early. Unconfused! Oh, it goes down!
Tepig with the death to Misty.
Oh no. Oh
So
no.
we can see Araya taking that conservative approach there with making sure to keep instant text, but also healing up to 40. And that's immediately getting rewarded with a huge lead over Tepich, who has died to Misty. And that actually moves Alan now. I would say Alan moving into second place. Tepich also appears to have not saved for Misty, so is now dying out to be able to go refight.
You don't save for Misty because of instant text. Else you lose it.
True. Can't save for Misty.
So you just go into it with full health. That's why I take the Xander as well. After the dig out. And Alan threw Misty and Tepich back with a bit more health now. Experience, I mean. Because he still got that experience from his previous fight.
I'm just gonna give a quick shout out to Legend. Legend is powering through this run though, with the old routing. Not actually using the full old routing, but just accounting for the lack of stats. So I would expect this not to kill. No, yeah, that's not even close.
Yeah, normally that's a close range fear for a matchup on Legends screen. But that wasn't really. It lived by a lot. So also what Drowsy lives.
Probably would have been a decent idea to Poison Sting the initial turn. Anyway, not gonna worry too much about backup strats.
Oh no. No out here. Legend, oh no! Can he hit? Come on.
The pain.
Come on. Oh.
The physical pain.
Does he want to switch his out
Alright,
with flying?
getting onto the SSN with instant text.
Yeah, very solid lead for him. Alan on some quick attack fights here before the bout. Tepich also threw Misty on his second attempt. And Legend threw a dig rocket. Oh boy. This can be a long run here for Legend to finish this. Okay, he decides to heal before Misty. Reasonable choice.
Agree, what a man, Legend leader. The stream seems to be frozen.
Yeah, for me too, but quick refreshers here. Help with that. Where is he? Or not? Okay, he's froze for me now. I see a Goldie now appearing on Legend screen. While we missed any sand attacks probably for Araya, but it looks okay. Yeah, another Pichotto rival fight with sand attacks. Looks fine, only got Swineweb here with good health. Has probably to play around for 21 HP here on Search, but that should be fine. Alan in second place now, also on the bot rival. Legend on the Staryu. Let's see how this goes. Presses it. Doesn't go down in one turn. X defend for Staryu. Whoa. Okay, 2 turns of Fresh down already. Doesn't mean anything good for Starmie. Third Fresh and also X defend. Wait. Another Fresh, 4 turn. Gets Water Gun. No, he has to switch out because he's confused. Definitely after 4 turns of Fresh. Gets the Water Gun. Hopes to finish this now with Nidoking. With another Fresh.
Ooh, that nice crit there on Rival. I like that.
Okay. Yeah. Good play here on Legend for Misty, and she's down.
The idea with the glitchless...
HP ball Teppich.
oh yeah, that's close. The idea with the
troublesome.
glitchless definition really is just to make something that's consistent. So we have a different category between the memory corrupting routes like 151 and any percent NSC, those routes. We just need a way to have a consistent definition for the category, so some things like instant text that you would expect to be called glitches are actually used in glitchless.
Okay, last manip here for Araya, the cans manip, which is a small puzzle here before search. But you have to find 2 switches here in the cans, and you can manipulate them right in front of you here. While Teppich fought his way through the Eradicate by thankfully healing because he got quick attack by it, so right play for that.
Fun fact: the first can is actually set when you leave the SSN because it's set when you enter Vermilion City, and the second can is set after you check the first can.
Yeah, and the second can is set, I think, when you have chosen the first one. Oh, Vermilion City encounter. Oddish for Legend.
So what they actually do to get around that is they do that save and quit manip. So then they quote unquote enter Vermilion City when they reload the save. And always get the save can.
Fresh first turn for Araya. Didn't want to give Voltop any chance of dealing him damage. And gets a 4 turn Fresh for Raichu. Very nice fight for him. Also a bit of red bar. But I think, yeah, he lost it already. Doesn't make any play for bigger red bar here. Could have had it if he played with a Horn attack on the Voltorb, but didn't do that. He plays it really safe now. That's a really safe play for him, from him. Yeah. Alan now in the cans minute before search. Teppich in the shopping right before that. And Legend 2 trainers behind.
So in yellow, you might see some runners do the bike voucher, the fan club before or after the surge. You might see some split there. You won't see that in the red race. Everybody's going to have to do it after, because in red you can dig out of the fan club to get back to Cerulean.
Yeah. Just a quick goodbye. And out of there.
Teppich died to Misty.
Yeah, I had to do that twice. Oh. Alan with a safe play on the Voltorb because he has more HP, so he did it on 2 turn. And now starts fresh on the Pikachu. So got a bit of damage from Voltorb. Not far away from red bar, but still needs some help. He wants to have that speed boost. Teppich, nice cans manip. And Legend in the next rival fight. Well, Araya is now starting for 4 turn Fresh Girl, which doesn't, well, Most of the time we don't
Will
see
he Mega
any
Punch turn 1
4-turn
to
anymore.
make it safer? Yes.
Yeah, probably does.
Nice. So we have a guaranteed safe fight now with that Mega Punch turn 1.
Yeah, because Fresh has a random chance 50-50 of going 3 or 4 turns. And after that you're confused. Can still have a 50-50 chance to hit then the 4th turn if you're confused, but Mega Punch slightly safer.
Yep.
85% hitting it.
And if you do miss, the Mega Punch, then you die immediately as opposed to waiting all the way to the fight to figure out.
Legend down to 5 HP. With these hard fights now for Legend. Switches out and heals. Yeah, Kadabra has confusion. He had a problem. He could have thrashed it to kill it instantly, but he would have been probably killed by a Vine Whip from Ivysaur. So safe play to switch out here and now have no big trouble with the Ivysaur. Maybe gets a bit more damage, but okay, only Leech Seed. Yeah, when you play around the Vine Whip, you get the Leech Seed. Small back issues for Alan. Digging out for Tabby. So Tabby only a menu behind Alan here. Legend behind a whole gym. And Araya starting Rock Tunnel without Flash. Trying to find his way through the Rock Tunnel.
Oof. Rock Tunnel got me thinking about the tasks. I love how the tasks does Rock Tunnel.
And he meets a nice Cubone that he kills instantly with a Bubble Beam.
Now, will he go for Red Bar? He will not go for Red Bar on the Slowpoke, keeping it very safe.
Yeah, I think we will see his run played very safe. Nice demonstration of these strats. A Red Bar can help a lot in Rock Tunnel.
It could give Alan the chance to catch up significantly. He's maybe 2 minutes behind Araya right now, and that could be cut to a minute easily if he's able to get Red Bar.
Should actually have the times here. Wait.
I'm just guesstimating.
Alright, we have the problem that Araya has undone the race, I think. What did he? At least I lost the splits. Here in the listing. Some RC hiccup.
Is JimB doing the splitting stuff for this race?
No he doesn't, and he also would fail now. Just as I see it here. Yeah. I'm just in the channel where if I post the split times, and where JimBot gets the times, just not collected by the program, so...
Oh well.
It wouldn't work right now because of Araya. He did something, undone race or some comment.
Oh.
Okay, where are we? Another Cubone for Alan. He gets the Bone Club. Oh no! Who gets the crit? No.
Bone Club!
Come on, Cubone!
He tries to catch up, but the game says no.
Come on, Cubone. What are you doing?
Did he at least have it? I think he's saved for that.
He
play.
saved, yeah. He died
nice.
in a race against Tepe. He died on Fat Nerd and didn't save. I think he learned a lesson from that.
I like the play. The saving doesn't help catch up to Araya quite as much. Also,
okay. Normal damage now.
He would have gotten different RNG. Might not have died.
Second place changed because of that now. Tepe took the second place. I'm not sure about his HP now. Just have to check that. But
more like a third or a quarter of the points. And the red bar is worth a ton of time through Rock Tunnel.
yeah, but line anymore.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Go back. What was my point? The problem is with saving. If you save, have to reset, you probably lose the red bar advantage time-wise. Fed at least why. I think Araya planets once. Why he wouldn't do that. Saving there. If you need the red bar, then you don't really risk it. But yeah. Thankfully, Alan saved here, going into this risk. Yes, the red bar. Teppich hasn't red bar now. A little bit saver. And the oddish range. Well, not very likely. But Bulbasaur as well, okay. At least that range you got. On the
Alan
average girl.
does have red bar now.
Yeah, let's see if he catches up to Teppich at least. Because he didn't get much closer to Araya with that death.
No, Alan was ahead of Teppich
Yeah, he fell behind in that fight.
with that death. Wow. No optionals in Rock Tunnel so far. That's a good sign. These are all experienced racers that wouldn't do something like that.
Now that you said it, take a closer look at it. Okay, Bubble Beam. There are Hiker Pokemons. And a top hike Elixir for Araya. Very nicely done. He counts the pedals. He's a pedal counter. 13 pedal counts, and then you go down. Press A.
I actually am also a pedal counter. Pedal counting OP.
Yeah, there is an audio cue that you can also use. So either audio or visual. What do you want to do? And Orion, the big shopping, gets his horn drill here and some other items that he needs later for the run. Okay, Legend in front of a Photon Fresh Girl. He's really behind now, sadly, with that bad Nido. But he fights his way through this hard run. Oh, quick attack for Alan. Additional damage here on the last picture.
Everything's gonna be a range. The Venonat's gonna be a range. Is the Cubone gonna be a range? I think Cubone and the Slowpokes are gonna be ranges. The Slowpokes are definitely ranges. Oddish and Bulbasaur will be ranges.
That definitely, yeah. I mean, they're already ranges anyway. Of normal Nido. Kara now with the rock slides that he got by giving the girl the soda, which I will use for some ghosts. Amber for Teppich, also some damage. Doesn't look. Wait, that's a small red bar here for Teppich now, with that damage from Growlithe.
Exactly, Cubone only a range with the 0. Yeah, Oddish won't even die. Like either one will be a range.
Cubone is also range. Holy.
Ooh! Teppich missing the elixir from the above strat. And getting the Nugget, though, as the backup necessary for having lost money from Misty.
Yeah, when you die, your money gets halved, so he had to get some backup here because of his death. And he didn't reset because he didn't save before it, so he did that fight twice, so he had to get some money backup. And the Nugget helps him until Misty fists Nugget helps your money problems. If you die later, then you have bigger problems with your money. Okay, so he's also in the shopping menus, just behind Alan here. Alan overtook him. Oh, because of the backup Nugget. That's a really close race between these two now.
Yes.
Well, wait for the Cubone range if it is one.
They're basically even, I would say. Like, for all practical intents.
Yeah. Almost synced here. This is a nice part to see here, sync chopping from these two.
Yeah, I love seeing the intricacies with the inputs. Everyone racing and like everything that actually matters races with nailing these menus.
Yeah, Tabby took back the second place by being better in the menus. He saved a few seconds there.
Yeah.
Tabby's really, really good. He worked a lot on his menus. Very good on that. Oh, Legend falling asleep here. Hopes for not too many turns. You don't have a Pokeflute here. Well, that takes some turns.
Look how much health the Oddish has.
Heals itself back.
It's doing so much damage from having 0 defense, and then also healing, like, it's almost at half health again.
How many sleep turns did he get here?
I think it's max sleep.
It must be max, yeah. This looks really bad. Now he wakes up, and you can't attack on a turn you wake up in turn 1. Also bad.
This should kill.
Oh,
what's
Thunderbolt.
he doing?
He used Thunderbolt. That's not... Yeah. Bad better.
Oh my goodness.
That gets a Bulbasaur. Oh no! Araya missing the Rock Slide! Get some damage. Okay, he's back in red bar. Has to hit his second Rock Slide.
Not dead, PogChamp.
Not
Heal
dead,
pad,
no.
though. Heal pad will probably save that from being any worse than it could have been.
Yeah, only the first fight here with the 2 Ghastlies is really risky because you get healed after that.
Another note for the task, this is a great thing to watch in the task, but the way that the task gets red bar back after the heal pad is incredible.
I'm not sure about it, cool kids, yeah. But it was almost being a daily leaf.
Yeah, I would have said it if I had seen it, the daily leaf.
Some other runner who missed some rock slides quite often in the past.
It's
I
like
only
the
heard of
Bermuda
that.
Triangle. Everyone misses rock slides, but Daily Leaf is known for it.
When I started it, I heard more of Snorms missing it.
Yep.
Or was
Daily
it confused?
Snorms was a thing for a short while.
Okay, everyone hitting here. Try to follow this. Alan felt more and more behind Teppich. Probably because of execution. No. Turn should be more equal here in these fights. Oh yeah, Teppich really good in the end game. The menus. Nice crit on the Meowth. Legend. Still refreshing everything. Well, Araya teaches now Horn Drill. So very good move. One-hit KO move, which has a low accuracy, but you can boost that up with X accuracy use. Then you hit guaranteed because the accuracy check is dropped then when skipped using this X item. Teppich through the risky Ghastly fight. We hope Alan doesn't miss as well. That's the first one.
Tackle doesn't exist. Tackle is the first AI. It looks like a rock slide miss from Alan, but nothing too
Yeah.
consequential.
What ever happened there? Confuse Ray, probably?
Nightshade, I think, happened.
Or Nightshade.
Offline 143. Offline 129. Oh, hey, Lucky.
Okay, so Tevich, one trainer apart from Alan. Legend trying to get his elixir. Gets it from the bottom. Also a possibility. While Araya is already setting up for Hondrel with an X accuracy. So it skips the accuracy check and now can one-hit KO every Pokemon, like this Drowsy. And Tevich doing some menus. Also teaching here Hondrel. You want to do your menus very optimal. You move some items you use a lot to the top. And then on the bottom you use the stuff. Then you're back with the cursor on the top and then you can move stuff around as well. It's all planned out first. You can practice that a lot to get better. Tevich's really good at that. And he uses the Pokédoll on the Ghost, which is a nice exploit, not a glitch.
Yep, another one of those weird things that fits between a glitch and not a glitch. I ruined everything, oh no.
Yeah, so normally you can't beat this Ghost. Normally you have to get the Silph Co to make it visible. Have to get for that into the Rocket hideout, which is very annoying part because of some slow puzzles. Then you can make it visible if you get that item from Giovanni and can beat this Marowak. But you can also skip this fight and end it victorious with a Pokédoll usage, which they bought earlier in the mart. In the big shopping hall. No Alan, one rocket behind Tebby, while Araya still has a solid lead. And Legend last with a bad knitter on a shopping trip.
It's interesting how it's optimal to be seen by all of these rockets so that they walk less as they go off screen.
Yeah, I think I saw someone counting that, the frames. Not sure who it was, but yeah. Normally you want to talk to trainers to not get that exclamation mark and walking them slow to you. But you go just in a straight line here, this part. Just find your way through them.
Arai will now be doing a strat called Late Earthquake, going straight to the Arbok, thrashing it, I believe. Or will he be drilling it? I can't remember how this works.
No, he's thrashing it.
Ah!
You're not drilling it because you can get paralyzed and then you have some speech problems. So
yes.
thrashing is always safer. And he gets it in 2 turns.
Very good.
Sometimes you have to use 3 turns.
Ooh, an interesting quirk we just saw from Legend. He biked to the top half of that bike house. And it's actually true that in yellow, if you bike into the bottom top half of the bike house, it automatically transports you to the top half once you're on the inside. So you get 1 less step of movement in yellow. And then in both yellow and red, it is faster to bike to the fly house if your cursor is in the right location to do it. It's like 10 frames faster, 10 or 11 frames.
Oh. What says Legend missed an A press during the Nido manip. Yeah, you can if you do the manip a bit wrong with an A press. I tried that out once a bit. You can get this bad Nido, yeah, constantly if you do it the wrong way. Do the timing right the wrong way, kinda. And if you don't notice it, or notice it too late, then yeah, a bit late for a reset at Brock probably. Or you have some, well, you're 4 minutes behind at that point if you reset. Or maybe he already saved. Also thing. But you can sometimes notice it at the wheel fight when you heal. But I only saw that once in a race with an 17 HP Nido, where Shiro noticed that. It's really hard to notice that. You don't look at the HP of your Nidoran that often. You think you got the manip right most of the time. Oh, paralyzed for Teppich. Has to X speed now. He has to. He does 100 strats. Okay.
Alan is going to potentially catch up a little bit here then, but do you know why he went further back? Did he like lose red bar at some point or something? Because he is not even anywhere near even actually with Teppich now.
Who lost red bar? Alan.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's not nearly close to Teppich now.
Well, you heal before going to Silph Co.
Right.
In the center. He got red bar out of a rock tunnel, but he couldn't catch up, really. But, well, he lost for second place during shopping.
Was it just that? There must have been something more in the tower that we... Anyway.
He missed a rock slide, but was fine. And but then he healed at that point. In the tower. Also lose that red bar. Did he before?
Well, all of our runners have done it now in just an hour and 12 minutes, except Legend not quite there. Teppich.
Trying for the pronunciation of that. Teppich. Yeah, Teppich.
Teppich.
Ah, that's overdone. Too much pressure on that.
That's what, velar fricative? Throw out some linguistic terms.
Linguistic expert with us. I only know the right pronunciation. Oh, Hydro Pump and Silph red bar for Teppich on the Gardos. Had a setup here.
Ooh, that could help him catch up to Araya, who is not doing red bar strats.
Now he will hope to not get too much damage. But Silph red bar, he goes really all out. Alan saver here on Gardos. Yeah. Teppich trying everything. Tries to catch up with Araya. Really risky strat. If you get crit, then you're dead anyway.
Yeah, I don't think red bar will get Teppich quite up to Araya here. And if he gets a bone club, he is, well, you know, boned. Badooch.
Well, it's probably not enough time saved to catch up with Araya. But he at least tries his options that he has at this point of a run. To get this first place. Well, no more bone clubs here. Whoops. What's my screen doing? Bone Club miss for Alan.
Sweet.
So Alan had everything from Bone Club now. This run. Crit and a miss. And a normal hit. In Rock Tunnel. Very exciting fight for Araya. Snorlax runs away. Wins it. I think. At least it disappeared.
Ooh, red bar back. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Tabby got additional damage. Just enough to save him his red bar, for sure.
Right, perfect Tornado. Ah, yes. I would guess if he went for a red bar, he's not going to heal for Hypno. Like, maybe save, but even like saving would just like completely remove the point of the strat. So I don't know. This is a really weird play. Honestly, like this late in the run, if I were in the position, I would have just like played for somebody to die to try to catch up. Because nothing else that happens is really enough time to catch up to Araya.
Who saved?
I'm theorizing if
Oh.
if Tepic is at Hypno, will he save for Hypno or heal or just YOLO?
Oh yeah. Well, a save is always additional time loss. So yeah. He probably will try it.
I like this
Seeing also red
revive
bar here.
idea. I like the revive idea.
Right, revive is also an option. Yeah, they worked a lot on Fist strat to include revives into the red route for races. Just race strat.
What is the estimate that we did for the 2 hours?
You're asking me?
No, I'm looking at the screen, so I should be.
Okay.
A rhetorical question. It's 2 hours.
Just trim with my setup here a bit. What's my second screen doing? A nice bicycle or cycling from everyone. Okay, on a cycling road, getting the hidden items here. Teppich, nice PP up, pick up.
Gotta
Awesome.
raise that Pokemon power of Horn Drill for some of the sections of red routing. Doesn't seem to find use in yellow though, only in red. Okay, Wartab, that's not even as good as the Bone Club one, okay? Come on.
And we see the last time that the guard gets his water, so stay hydrated. On legend screen. Nobody forgot to board.
It's power points? I thought it was Pokemon power. Wow.
No.
Learning things in 2019. One sec.
So we hope for no Gen 1 is here for Araya. Or maybe we hope. Well, he's in the lead. Could spend some additional time somewhere. And let's see how Legend does Arbok fight. Probably needs 3 turns here with his bad attack. Gets Leer, that's nice. Oh, almost. Was a good range here. Nice fight. No free turns. Ooh, wow. That's the Hypno fight for Araya here. HP. Enough HP to die to Koga. Doesn't want too much damage from the Hypno. Gets poison gas. That's fine. That's a good fight.
Alright, Jim, I'm gonna let you take over for a minute. I need to eat a minute before I do the host switch for the next run.
Okay, we'll try my best.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm still in the Safari route. Oh, he picks up the revive in Safari. That's a hidden item there. So here we see the race strat in play. Not sure if the other ones also have a revive. Okay, Legend just scrolled by one, so he bought one. Gets a Zen attack from Pit Shot. Well, he used the X accuracy, so that doesn't do anything. Raya playing through Koga here. And Tabby in the fight before that. Alan still in the neck of Tabby. Wait, is that Tabby is in red bar. Still. Forget about that. And the Raya died to Koga as planned. Normal fight. Oh, and Tabby is saving before the Hypno fight. So he tries to have a similar fight like Araya. Hypno can be dangerous, can kill him. Yeah, now they will all die soon. Rip the race. And Hypno does headbutt. Oh, how much? Okay. Wasn't sure how much damage it does. But that's okay. And we see a Cubone doing some damage here for Legend. Bubble Beam is a range. Now a Bone Club. Oh. No red bar here. But low on HP. Not exactly sure if he wanted to go down so far. Probably hopes for a bit more damage from Nidorino. And Alan also in the Hypno fight. He needs a bit of damage. So he uses Bubble Beam, gets Psychic. That's a fine move. Just has to get Hypno down now. Self-destruct from Tabby for Tabby. That hits. So he also dies. Right after Araya also died here earlier. Oh, and Alan through the Hypno fight as well. Does he have an... Yeah, he has enough damage now. We just saw that. And I'm also reading this. Oh no, yeah. I think Tabby has some experience issues from Misty. That's still a thing. Do I see this right? 40. Oh no. Okay, I'm getting confused a bit by this. He's 43, okay. Yeah, everything fine for Tabby. Legend with the Lapras! Nice additional Pokemon to be safe. Let's see if it will see action. Okay, thanks. Okay, Legend with the Lapras pickup. I'm not sure where we lost my was before. Technical issues just right before us. Right after someone leaves. As always. Okay, alright, in the gym rush. So he hopes for no Blizzard misses, which is the worst thing that can happen here. Araya in the lead, we have Teppich on second place. In the Pokemon mentioned that Alan just enters now. So around not a minute behind. And Legend on the end of a pack. Because of a bad Nido. That he has to play around it to get this run to the end. But he does a good job so far. Teppich digging out after picking up the key to open up Blaine's gym. And Araya onto Blaine's gym, answering some questions, so you can ignore him for now. Except when we see an exclamation mark popping up, when we know that he didn't answer right. So far, everything he answers yes. Nice cut pushes from Legend here, up to Safari Zone. So there's a bit of time to do it right. And don't go the other way around. But a small difference. So where is Static Field now? We are in the part of the run where not big trouble can happen. Should expect this order right off to Black Belt. Might be the next change that can happen. And his Team 28, Tom Stoner. Araya says yes. And gets on to Blaine without fighting any trainers. Legend with another revive. The revive strats that he invented, he's using it here. So he always has a backup for his Nidoran that has some trouble finding its way through this fight. So Tabby starting answering questions. Tries not to get too confused by the lag that this Jim has. Always just lagging from the loading. Because of the big area. Oh, good to know. That would be interesting to see if Legend really has some ranges on Arena. That could be some trouble. But at the moment he's in Koga's gym, hitting all earthquakes. No bad Gen 1 miss so far that I've seen. Alright, nice through the teleporter puzzle. Diagonal, diagonal, and down. Well, Tabby and Alan still in the quiz show. Tabby just 4 questions ahead. Oh no, 5. I can't count. Super potion of full healed Pokémon. Very good lane here for Tabby. And Hypno going. Ooh. Thunderbolt doesn't kill Hypno. Ooh, and misses. What? Was this a Gen 1 miss? Must have been one. And the revive for Legend. He uses the revive. Gets his Griddle. Get killed. And uses the Nidoking. That was a Gen 1 miss for Legend. And the revive was the backup that saved him. Nice demonstration of these safe strats. These safe race strats. And his stream also lags a bit behind. How to keep this synced. I'm not sure if Araya is winning. He has a good lead, but he still has to fight his black belt here. And he's also saving. While Legend gets killed by the self-destruct and dies. Tabby on Sabrina and Alan one gym behind that. And Blaine just finished it. And Araya with a good black belt fight. No death for him. No big death for Araya. He keeps his lead. But we have seen bigger leads being changed by the Elite Four. Maybe this is one of those days where this happens. Laura left and re-entered the gym to get this black belt into position back. Do not stay in the way. So you don't have to use any of these tiles that spin you. Very slow. Lapras percent, yeah. Legend with the only Lapras in this race. Definitely gives him bonus points. And Nidoking down. Does he get a range on right on Araya? Low kick for Teppich. Doesn't do much damage. Oh, fine black belt fight. So Alan 2 fights behind Teppich. This is a really close duel that they have the whole race now. Araya with his solid lead pretty early on. I think just after he got the extended manip of the pitch, he had some advantage in time, even if it doesn't look that right away. Yeah, Legend with a full team of 5. 5 out of 6. Not completely full. Araya doesn't have a lot of bad luck and also plays safe through all the race. Teppich tried Silph Red Bar. Alan tried Rock Tunnel Red Bar, which didn't work that good with a death. And the stream stops also a bit for me.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Travis.
I had some pizza. It was good.
Yeah, not much changed here during the gym rush. Still have the same positions. Still waiting for some big mistake from Araya.
No deaths to... what's his face? Black belt.
No. So far he's quite calm. Yeah, I missed what Alan got, but yeah, didn't see a death there.
I think they've always sold mashed potatoes in the US.
Haha. Stream just don't stop in the most exciting part here for Araya. The gym checks. Will you have all badges? That's the question. I don't want to be answered by these gods. While Tabby fights through the last rival fight here. Oh, frozen rhino for Alan. Nice. Doesn't make much difference, but can happen. Araya on the boulder pushes to get these barriers out of the way that we see on the top of the screen. But will we see some swag boulders? So far, none. He got pretty good at the execution of swag boulders now. Doesn't want to... Has excuses to not do them in yellow, but in red, I would expect some. Legends in the quiz show. And Alan on the setup for the rival fight here. Because Pidgeot only does agility move, which is kind of I think that it's very effective as a psychic move against a poison type, but makes it easier because it's a non-damaging move. Very easy setup. Most of these end fights here are like that with the setup in the first Pokemon. They do some strange moves. And straight boulder pushes here from Araya. No movement, up or down. Well, here the normal one, but I mean on the straight line. Does he want to save his victory with Auto Swag Boulder? Davey got a Swag Boulder, number 1. That is Lee here in this race. With this nice lagged animation of the dust here from the boulder that you can get if you move up and down. And Araya starts as well, gets 1.
Yep, they
2.
shamefully positioned the dust cloud based off of the character's facing position instead of the boulder movement direction.
Oh!
Shameful programming from Game Freak. Shameful.
4 Swag Boulders for Araya. Gives him the lead in this race as well, but Tabby can catch up. Already has 1. Has 2 long straights to catch up.
If you guys are fans of Swag Boulder, there are some in the that are used for RNG manipulation. You get different RNG when you do Swag Boulder.
Nice, that can be even useful. Good to hear.
Yeah, they're like actually real Swag Boulders.
Oh, I'm miscounting. Okay, thanks, Strikian. The master of Swag Boulders. Because he can do them as good as no one else. As far as I've seen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you see that walk from Legend? That's Sabrina.
What's up, Sabrina? Interesting choice.
I have to admit, I have not seen that before.
Well, if you have time. Possible option. But yeah, I heard there are some ranges for him. Well, let's look at his file. Raya manip the AI good enough on Lorelei and gets the Psybeam from the Manamorph. Okay, that seems like a range. I think he still has a second revive. Lapras sees action. Yeah, has a revive. He bought one and picked one up in Safari Zone. Oh no, Venomorph gets healed as well.
Did we get a range miss from the lack of stats? Is that what happened?
Yeah, it's probably the stats problems here. Lapras gets paralyzed. It's a problem with Venomorph. Has Stun Spore. Which is also the problem why you can't... sending out Nidoking, he has to get down with Venomorph in one turn. You don't want to be paralyzed for Alakazam. Oh no, oh no. No, only Leech Leaf. Finish it now. Araya also is fully healed Bruno. Not sure where he healed completely here. Okay, so he sacrificed some time to be really sure of his Elite Four. Did he use a full restore? Maybe. You can, yeah, okay, Legend through Sabrina fight. Okay. That seemed to have worked. So Tabby has a bit of a red bar advantage here. Probably into Bruno. Well, he's only one Elite Four member behind. That's definitely something that Agatha and Lance can change.
Let Lance decide.
There's definitely a Let Lance decide race.
That old Duff was once fast and handsome. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. Oh, Agatha.
Okay, now he goes for the special strats. So he has a sure Golbat range. Gets confused, hits through for the Gengar. That is down. Okay, Tabby only gets a Rage. Additional red bar time for him. And a switch out from the Golbat. Still confused. Oh, he hit himself.
Interesting.
Ah, another switch out into a Golbat. Barry's back. Confused no more. Hits the Blizzard. Okay, this should be... Well, he's lower than the last Gengar. Can still do some trouble for him. Well, Legend looks like a good black belt fight. Alan on third place with a normal Agatha. Okay, Tabby also on his way now to Agatha. And Alan is on Lorelei, of course.
Epic catching up to Araya a bit there with that play. Less than one full E4 member behind them.
Yeah, Tabby had a red bar advantage here on Bruno. Araya saved full up pretty early and gets the Gengar down. But the gap got smaller. Let's see how that will end. And let's post Lance in chat. Let Lance decide. So he has to heal up a bit to get out of normal Hydro Pump range. Hydro Pump range will kill him for sure if he gets a crit. That's why Lance is so deciding. And he needs another potion to get at least his 129 HP range from a normal Hydro Pump. And that looks like a good Agatha here for Teppich. Not too many switch outs.
There was some movement between Alan and around the Mart circle, but for the large part it's been very close to the same differences since Misty.
And the Hydro Pump miss. So almost full HP here for Araya. He will probably take this to the end. Safely play this to the end. Tabby.
Blizzard miss.
Oh. Tabby got no damage from Agatha? What?
Damageless Agatha!
Or did he heal up? He probably didn't heal up. That must be a damageless Agatha. He can't play for red bar. Oh no. Okay, this will be decided by either Blizzard misses
Sky Attack,
or Sky Attack. Save for Teppich. While Alan is one trainer behind on third on Agatha. And Legend just beat Giovanni and does some nice spinning tiles. Nice demonstration of his slow move. He's the cool one.
A defeated
Gyarados hits. And a normal Hydro Pump. No red bar. No red bar for Teppich. JimB will decide this. Araya is saving. He can still lose his race. But he probably can take one death. But that would make it close. Okay, Legend not sure. Oh, Legend doing some glitches here.
If he dies, it will be very close.
Yeah, Legend is doing some glitches. We're concentrating on the first place, race for the first place here. And some glitch exhibition, leave them to Legend. And Pitch Shot only does wing attack, so race is decided. can't deal enough damage to kill Araya anymore. Tabby hits the Blizzard. Alan through Agatha.
We have guaranteed first place for Araya. Congratulations.
Congrats to Araya. Very nice race run from him. Very safe, played very safe. The others showed us some quite nice, risky race threats that worked sometimes. We have unlucky death for Alan. Cubone wasn't very friendly to Alan, sadly. Yeah. Got a bit disappointed from Cubone in this race. Shouldn't crit for not the leader. And Araya horn drilling here proved the last Pokemon.
Hydro Pump does not kill Alan. Alan is still alive.
A Mew for Legend! We get to see a Mew here. That's a nice ending screen. Congrats on Legend for completing this glitch exhibition.
Haha.
Blizzard hit for Alan. Teppich on second place with his last horn drills of the run. Araya soon in the Hall of Fame, first place. Last Blizzard hit here for Alan. Has only wait for Pidgeot to be nice, and then we have all races, all 3 races here finished. Legend was unfortunately with a bad Nido on the way, so decided to end this race a bit differently. Nice demonstration, everyone.
Very awesome to watch.
Showed all race threats, even the revive from Legend. GG Araya.
Alright, that timing should be somewhat close. The 151.50 from Araya. Very fun.
Okay, oh! Alan gets Sky Attack. Had to heal up. Can still get killed by a crit. Oh, that looks like crit. Oh no! Pidgeot doesn't want to let Alan end this race early. Has to take an extra reset to finish this run. That's the crit that kill you guaranteed. Oh no! He didn't save for JimB. He has to do lands again. Well, I'm sure he will finish this. But he needs another attempt here. So, on my screen, a 151.46 for Araya. 152.49, 1 minute behind for Teppich, and Alan still on the way.
Hey, we have Araya and Legend Eater jumping into the Marathon channel.
Hello, hello.
Discuss their amazing race.
Oh, word.
Hi, boys.
Yeah, I was actually in a call with Legend the entire time, and when he realized he had the IGT Nido, ooh.
I needed the moral support from Araya the whole 2 hours. Like, I was like 10 minutes in, I realized, I was thinking, oh god, okay, get me through this.
Yeah,
that was...
but it was an interesting race for sure. Like, I guess Teppich and I were pretty close in the beginning. I had early Pidgey, so he was a little bit ahead, and then I took over again after he had to catch a Pidgey.
Yep.
And then Moon went well, besides getting Mega Punch disable. And then he took over again, and then I took over once he got Sand Attack on Bridge. And from there, I think I didn't lose the lead.
Yeah,
We'll watch Alan finish it out here. Alan close to Tepich for quite a while, but not close at the end.
Do we have the game audio off? Else we have an echo. But okay.
Oh, I can do that.
But yeah, quite some center text decided this race for Teppich. Hello,
Hello.
Teppich.
Hi, Tepic.
Thanks for racing, guys. Was a nice race.
Thanks for racing, boys.
You missed an Apris or what, Legend?
I genuinely don't think I did. I've been practicing extended manip all week, so I've got that manip every single time. Like, countless times. I've lost track of how many times I've done that this week, and even today. I don't think that was a missed press. I genuinely think it was IGT.
3,600?
Okay.
Potentially could have been. It could have been. The thing is, I want to check, but I'd saved it, Brock. We'll never know, Tevic. We'll just never know.
We will never know. The world may never know.
That's what I'm clinging to, so yeah.
And because he had bad special, he also had to save for Brock. So when he saved, and then sent out his Nidoran, he couldn't go back to his Nidoran manip anymore.
Yeah, I noticed as soon as I sent Nidoran out and it had 17 health, I'm like, what? That's not right.
Yep.
Yeah. I would usually check for that after the Weedle fight, but I've been so nervous for this that I was just concentrating on doing things right. Yeah, I should have noticed earlier, but whatever. I still had a good time.
It's not something that comes up very often in race, so that is very interesting.
Yeah. It's happened to me before, maybe a year and a half ago, and it's happened to a couple of other races over the hundreds of races we've done between us. So yeah, at least we can show off as part of the marathon the worst case scenario. Let's say, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, especially like the current red route is not very forgiving when you don't have the perfect Nidoran.
Yeah, like the only thing I had there was speed. Like everything else was 0.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, hard Misty then. Also as well. With a level 24. I think some people said, if I don't know, some
Sorry,
backtrack.
Jim?
Well, yeah, level 24 Misty with that bad special, with that bad Nido. Well, that actually was not that bad for you. You had luck on Misty. I expect more problems there.
Yeah, I missed what it was. You usually are 24 to start that fight. With the route we do now, I had no choice there. But I didn't realize Staryu was going to be a range as well, and then I got defended, and I was like, ugh. Did you notice I got wrecked on Sabrina? Not Sabrina.
Yeah.
Not Sabrina. The Hypno. I genuinely missed Thunderbolt after missing a range with Thunderbolt at that low HP. Like that was just ridiculous.
Oh my! Well, we've got to get things moving
missed.
on. We got to get things moving on for TCG. So thank you guys so much for. It was a great time. I think everybody really enjoyed watching.
Thanks for commentary.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, guys. And
Jim really carried that one. It was awesome.
Yeah, we had a
Thanks
blast.
everyone for the race.
Hope everyone enjoyed watching the race, and if you want to experience it yourself, there's a tournament coming up in about a week. So
yes, there is a tournament. If you would like to be in the tournament, we have the Discord linked in chat here, and if you get in there, we'll point you towards the race or the tournament from there. So thank you for watching. I'm going to get things over to the intermission.
Goodbye.